How's it going, boys? Welcome back to another brand new video, and today we're gonna do a guide. But before anything, boys, I have to make an important announcement because today played a 1 hour neck pugna game, and all I can say is that people like to throw games, but most importantly, pugna netherward is fucking broken. Okay, let's just say this, boys. Look at this. Okay, pugna is a hero. This is not even a pugna guide, but I'm going to talk about pugna so you can learn a thing or two about this hero if you didn't already know how he works. Okay, I did the most damage on my entire team. The only other person that did more, actually this AM Invoker did so much fucking damage. Holy shit, that's crazy. That's actually insane. But yeah, Invoker actually casts a lot of spells, but it doesn't even fucking matter because I was essentially 0 and 10, guys. I was 0 and 10. Mid lane pugna, okay? Mid lane pugna, 0 and 10 at one point, but I did the most amount of damage. How? Netherward reasons, okay? There's one single spell essentially makes it so that everyone dies. I literally said this in the beginning of the game that we were losing so badly, people were gonna give up, but I said no, it's okay. Netherward will carry us, and it does, because once I place this down, this spell with the talents and everything, it's just too retardedly broken. You know, the shard is not even good. I never used the shard a single fucking time because I just don't remember using it. But the fucking shard, like the netherward, is just too good. Look at this. Damage per mana, right? Once you get to level 25, it doubles in value essentially. You always pick the netherward talents if you're behind. You can get the talent that makes it like 7 attacks to destroy, and everyone's gonna ignore this thing, okay? Spell damage reduction too, so all these spells they have reduced damage. Duration is 30 seconds. That's like the entire fight, and it's permanent because I have Octarine Core, so I can use this off cooldown basically. And whenever they're within this range, they try to cast spells and kill themselves. Like this Titan there straight up got 50% of his HP gone by just trying to fucking ult me, okay? That's just fucked up. Now, since I already talked this much about pugna, I might as well just like go with the pugna guide, because why not? I think I did make a pugna guide, but you know what? Let's do aura guides. Let's do why these auras do more than you might think. Okay. Let's talk about heroes like pugna. Another good hero, for example, is necrophos. You know, people think that necrophos deals damage with Reaper's Scythe. No, he doesn't. The only thing that Necro does is essentially finishing the last hit. That's all he's good for. That's all he's good for. But the Radiance, you know, Radiance is actually not even as good as the Heartstopper Aura. As you can see, Heartstopper Aura did way more damage. Like every other damage source combined did less damage than Heartstopper Aura. That's how you know how broken fucking Heartstopper Aura is. And the only reason for this is because it's a percentage based damage on their health. And netherward, you know, it's like, how do I explain this, guys? The scariest type of damage in Dota is the damage that everybody ignores. How do I explain this? Okay, what should I make the title of this video? Damage being ignored. The damage you ignore is the damage that's the scariest in Dota, or some passive damage. Okay, netherward. No one in the entire game of Dota, unless you get to like high immortal, is gonna focus netherward, because everyone just ignores it. It's just a fucking ward. Especially if you put it in between the trees or behind somewhere, they're gonna look for heroes. Okay. Also, Heartstopper Aura. People don't understand. If you let a Necro live, he's gonna kill everybody within a couple seconds. What other passive damage are there? A good example is, for example, Zeus before he had his like thing, but now he's changed, so not anymore. Another great example is illusion heroes, guys. Terrorblade, potentially, you know, Luna. You know, all these heroes that the most notable one is actually, believe it or not, it's actually Grimstroke. And the reason for this is actually very simple, guys. let's say you talk about anti-mage illusions, Luna illusions, Morphling illusions, Terrorblade illusions, kind of. But CK illusion is a big no-no because the illusion themselves actually look like the real hero. Same with the PL illusions. These don't work because people will actually just kill the illusions because they see the illusion. Oh shit, this set looks really sick. Damn, this set looks sick. Okay, I'm gonna just use this. Who gives a fuck about that? This is sick. The problem with these illusions is that people see them, they think it's the real hero, they want to hit it, so they end up killing them. But the Grimstroke illusion, the difference with this is that people don't actually understand that the Grimstroke illusion that he makes with his Aghanim Scepter is the real one, because you can tell that it's the fake one. Except that the real Aghanim's illusion does like more damage than the actual hero with boosted movement speed and everything. So what ends up happening if the enemy carry, let's say a Juggernaut, literally does not matter, Drow, literally does not matter, any carry that's agility carry, like even anti-mage that's even better because of mana burn. Luna's also busted too. Grimstroke buying the Aghanims essentially allows him to be a carry himself. And the thing is, everybody's gonna ignore that illusion because it's a fucking illusion. No one's gonna give a fuck about the illusion if there's real heroes to kill. And you know what ends up happening is that illusion is gonna dish out so much damage, like I don't know, like a Luna illusion or whatever, PA illusion. People don't understand. Your illusion will literally kill yourself. Terrorblade is also another very good example of this. Conjuring Image, right? No one attacks Conjuring Image first. They attack Terrorblade, but then he ended up stunder his illusions. Refraction, okay, reflection. Alright guys, reflection, I don't even need to say this, okay? By now you should understand what I'm about to say. This is basically Grimstroke's ability. He has a reflection that reflects onto enemy carries. It does 100% of their damage. You can't even kill it, and it's a 30% movement speed. It's cheap and it's 16-second cooldown. You can even make this shorter duration with actually no, you can't anymore because they changed it. But this ability alone, oh shit, look at the demon. God damn, look at that demon though. Damn, okay. They look the same, bro. Ooh, let's look at the demon here. Ooh, shit, okay. Oh, Farfell, look at that. Of the Farfell Corruptor, what is this called? Oh shit, look at that. Farfell. You guys know where Farfell is? It's where fucking Terrorblade is imprisoned in. That shit's crazy. Damn, okay. Okay, bit off topic, but anyways. Yeah. Okay, let's say you're against the enemy anti-mage. He's literally gonna burn off his mana. And this is why Terrorblade is good against anti-mage in lane. So if you're Terrorblade, you should always lane against anti-mage, because he's gonna fucking burn his own mana. You get 2 points of refraction. And he's killing himself, right? Another good one is something like Spectre, but not really. Spectre in a way because of Dispersion. Like, what ends up happening in a lot of Spectre games is that before Silver Edge became very prominent against Spectre, like before everyone started buying it and shit like that, every time at the end of the game, when you see your damage done, a lot of times, if they have especially when they have a lot of AoE, Dispersion is always up there because that shit does insane damage to everybody. Like, we can look at any Spectre games I have that I like won that lasted a long time. Okay, this one was a stomp. Let's see. These are all stomps. This one might be a good example here. This one was a while ago, but let's check. Breakdowns. Look at that. Well, okay, this one's like not technically because they have fucking lifesteal and shit like that, but like Dispersion is up there, boys. Dispersion is definitely up there. Do not underestimate these abilities, okay? Another one is Centaur's return damage. Okay, Centaur's return damage is not to be fucked. Okay, this one's a complete. What the fuck? This was Hurl Rink. Alright, but you guys get the point. These passive damage, people don't actually calculate them in their head. It's hard to calculate, okay? Phoenix. Okay, Phoenix, another scary opponent, guys. Does insane damage. Okay, people think Tinker does damage. Yes, Tinker will have like 80k damage by the end of the game, but he's a fucking carry. Okay, he's a mid laner. Phoenix can be played as a position 4 and 5 and do just as much damage. If you have a position 3 Phoenix, he's out damaging everyone on your team because fucking AoE damage, guys. AoE damage, guys. Remember that. AoE. Percentage based damage on HP. Okay, will always scale to the very end. Everything else is ignorable. Everything else can be ignored. Burning Spears is good, but right click is better. Okay, for like a lot of these damage, people don't actually understand how they work. Like, they think the damage source, you know, the easiest way to understand what actually matters in Dota is by looking at the end of the game. Like, literally look at your damage breakdowns and look at the hero and look at where your damage is coming from, okay? Obviously, for me, is the right clicks, but this is, like, later on in the game. In the first, like, 20 minutes is all this. Later on, it becomes just right clicks. Necro, again, Heartstopper Aura damage. Somehow this guy has Ghost Shroud damage more than Heartstopper Aura. That's how you know he's doing something wrong. It means that he's dying way too quickly. That's why. Slark right click, obviously. Like, you can tell where your damage is coming from. Trample, that's the damage that's coming from. This is just a mobility ability. So yeah, you can tell. Oh yeah, another one, Venomancer, guys. Okay, Venomancer, people don't get it, but this shit, Poison Sting, lasts a fuck ton of time and is a 15-second 32 damage tick. It lasts forever and it damages you. And his ulti, if he gets it on you, you gotta TP the fuck out because you will just die. The amount of damage that this does over time, like, is literally max HP as damage, 3.5%. And it does, like, dude, like, this thing, all I can say is Poison Nova plus, like, everything. If you get yourself, okay, when he gets Poison Nova on you, you're gonna get Poison Sting on you. And you're probably gonna get Venom and Gale on you. With all these things on you, you can't fight anymore. Your attack speed is slow, you're fucking ticking for 1000 damage per second. You gotta TP the fuck out. Yeah. Some other ones are like, I don't know, like, let's see. Naga Siren Illusions, not really. Meepo, oh, the Glaives damage cannot be ignored as well. Viper is also a good one too. Corrosive Skin. Coddle is always good. Oh yeah, Enigma, yeah. Guys, look at this, right? Black Hole is pure damage. It's pure damage, so it's like max level is 800 of pure damage for 4 seconds. You guys might think Black Hole is the end all be all. No, Black Hole is merely a disabling spell. I don't give a fuck if it's... Okay, 800 pure damage is actually a lot. Okay? It's more than Sonic Wave. Sonic Wave is almost as long as a cooldown as fucking Black Hole. But this thing, okay, is not. I'm joking. I actually am completely kidding. It's lower cooldown, but this shit doesn't even do nearly as much damage as Black Hole. This thing doesn't do that much damage. It looks like it's a lot of damage. I get it, guys. It looks like it's like, oh my god, there's so much damage. You can literally miss this easier than Black Hole, by the way, if you don't know what you're doing. Like, you can dodge it by just walking towards Quap and walking behind her. And then most of the time it works out. Okay? I get it. Black Hole is a fuck ton of damage, but Black Hole is so merely a disabled spell for Enigma himself. Look at what this does. Okay, this used to be pure damage. Now it's magical. It is 12% of your HP per second, guys. 12%. You stand this for under 5 seconds, 4 seconds of duration, you're dead. Like, literally slap this down in the middle of a fight. People, if they step on this, they don't pay attention. They're just gonna die for no reason. They won't understand why. Techies, we're not going to talk about techies. Tinker, rockets, right? Spamming rockets after every rearm, no matter what you cast, will stack up. What other item? What other shit is there? That's about it, I want to say. There's not too many. AA is also a really good one, too. Oh, yeah, Ogre Magi. Ignite, as I talk about this, guys. Many times. Oh, shit, look at that. Ignite, this spell is literally like retardedly broken. I don't even know what to say. It's just too good. It's honestly just too good. Oh shit, look at that. Look at that. Ignite is like your, oh, look at how that jiggles. Oh my god, look at that. Ooh, Ogre Magic, this fatty got a little baggy. Got a little jiggly gem in his bag. But anyways, Ignite is literally like the spell you toss out, you forget about it, and it fucking kills people for no reason. Because the damage it does is stupid, guys. Like, as a support, level 7, this shit pretty much ticks off half their HP. And once it's done ticking, you just do it again. It's stupid. I don't know. Like, 8 times 50. It's like, what? 8 times 50? 400 damage. Wait, what? It's only 400 damage? Yeah, it's only 400. That's not even a lie, actually. But I don't know why. People died of this so many times. Because in the early game, it's broken, okay? And the biggest thing about Ignite is that people don't calculate Ignite damage. Because the effect of Ignite is very minimal. Like, you gotta read it, okay? It's not like Quab's dagger. Like, with the dagger, you can straight up see a fucking dagger inside of you. Alright, Quab's dagger does way more damage. But you can see it. So you know, you're like, oh fuck, I got dagger. I gotta get the fuck out. Kind of like that. But with the Ignite damage, you don't see it. You don't realize how much damage it's doing to you until you die. Like, let's say you're fighting someone, you're trading. You don't calculate the Ignite damage into consideration. So you're like, you might end up with 200 HP, but then you die from the tick because you didn't calculate how much damage you would be taking. But with the Quap dagger, you will definitely see it. Another great one is Shadow Demon. So with Shadow Demon, you have Demonic Purge. Okay, this hero is completely broken, first of all. You got Disruption. This is like the best save in the game. And it's basically a counter to every carry. And a best save for your carry. Because once the illusions, they can fight for you. And you can use the enemy carry's illusions, right? If they build Radiance, if they have any auras, you get that too. And on top of that, it's like a save, and it allows your enemies to be confused and whatnot. Soul Catcher is pure damage. For some reason, this shit does... It's an AoE radius. It's a spell amp per hero kind of thing. And it does 35% of their HP pure damage. Yes, they get it back, but the duration lasts for 10 seconds. You cannot... No, you can dispel this. But think about it like this, guys. You're pretty much removing 35% of their HP in one single instance. And it's for 10 seconds. Most of the time, you'll kill them within that duration. And it's pure damage. So straight up 35% of HP gone. Right off the get-go. Shadow Poison. Alright, this is the best trading ability in the game. Nobody out-trades Shadow Demon at level 1. And this hero needs no items, by the way. No items he needs. Just some mana. That's it. Demonic Purge is possibly the best fucking spell against every carry in the entire game. It's a magic damage. It used to be pure. It keeps dispelling them so they can never be buffed and they're slowed constantly. And on top of that, it works with everything else you have. And it's undispellable. So even BKB doesn't do anything through this, I'm pretty sure. And with the Scepter, you can use this on 3 different heroes. I don't even know how this is a thing, guys, honestly. And you got dynamic cleans. I'm not even gonna read that, but this hero is broken. Like, straight up, if you're good at support, he's just kind of boring to play. But I'm telling you guys, this hero is not to be slept on. This is way better than your CMs and stuff. But actually, I lied. CM is probably one of the best heroes in the game. You know what? I changed my mind. He's better than like Lich and Lion. Okay, he's better than these heroes. Because, you know, Lich and Lion is good. They're all good in their own way. But I think Shadow Demon is just stronger, honestly. You know, you might be like, why did I say CM was better? And I want to say this. In a pro game, nobody plays CM. Everyone plays Shadow Demon, okay? People only pick CM in pro games for the Frostbite. To kill, like, liking creeps, okay? For the Helm Doms. Yo, what's up, Mark Zuckerberg? But people get that. But in a literal public match, You know why Bane is really good in the pro scene and not in public, like ranked games? It's because nobody knows how it works. Oh yeah, also A is broken, by the way. This spell you land on the carry is literally an anti-carry hero. You land this on any carry, they're gonna cry. They're gonna have a bad time. The reason why CM is so good in the fucking ranked games, and especially in low MMR, is because people in low MMR doesn't know how to last hit. They don't know how to press spells. Nobody knows what they're doing. They're just walking around and pressing, doing stuff, and casting spells. But what makes everything better? When you have just free mana, okay? When you have a constant, basically clarity running on the whole time for your entire team, this thing is just gonna make your team do better than an enemy team. Just like how before Drow Ranger had a good win rate because it boosted the range creep, so it just auto pushed every lane. Anything that's a global effect, like Valve straight up removed most of them because they realize how broken it is. But if you pick CM, right, you can literally just do nothing and just press a couple spells in lane, pull some creeps. But what's ends up gonna happening is that your team is just gonna do everything better than the enemy team because of the mana they're constantly getting. The every mana tick of 2 mana they're constantly getting. This is why you should max this out too. And you know, you can miss every spell on Bane, and you can miss every spell on CM. You can mess up every spell with Shadow Demon. You don't even know how to press your spells properly. But guess what? You're always gonna be useful because Arcane Aura is a thing. Just don't die, right? Buy a Glimmer Cape, buy a Force Staff, stay alive, and your team will win the game for you. All you gotta do is buy wards and maybe ulti a couple times and, like, you know, Frost Nova some creeps. Well, there you go. Hope this video is very informative. Honestly, I feel like this video is very, very educational. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out Twitch, check out Discord, check out the Patreon. Check out anything and everything, boys. Have a very nice day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.